स्टार्ट किया।
So, in previous lecture, I have already discussed word. Actually, word must have three characteristics. One is called phonetics, another is called syntax, another is called semantic. So, word will have three characteristics. One is called phonetics, another is called syntax, another is called semantics. Phonetic means the way of pronunciation. Syntax means grammatical structure of word in a sentence. Semantic means the meaning of word in a sentence. कोई भी लफ्ज इनके तीन खसूसियात होंगे, वो उसका फोनेटिक्स होगा, बोलने का अंदाज, साउंड सिस्टम जिसे हम कहते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड फोनेटिक्स, वे ऑफ प्रोनाउंसिएशन। उसकी ग्रामेटिकल पोजीशन होगी, या नाउन है या वर्ब है या एडजेक्टिव है या एडवर्ब है या प्रीपोजिशन है। एंड सेम इज द केस, इट विल कंटेन सिमेंटिक एज वेल, इसकी मीनिंग होगी। तो जिस लफ्ज के अंदर, जिस पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच के अंदर ये तीन खसूसियात होंगे, दैट वी विल कॉल वर्ड। वर्ड की बेसिकली हमारे पास दो क्लासेस हैं। वन इज कॉल्ड ओपन क्लास, next is called closed class. Closed class. What is open class? The class to which new addition is possible. The class to which new addition is possible. So what is open class? The class to which new addition is possible. With the passage of time, there is inventions. So those inventions contain their names. So with the class of noun, that will be increased with the passage of time. We can change noun into verb as well, or we can use verb for the noun. So we can make adjective and adverb as well. So such kind of class to which new addition is possible with the passage of time, that we will call open class. That we will call open class. So the representative of open class are noun, verb, adjective and adverb. Adjective and adverb. These four are the representative of open class. Now we are coming towards closed class. Opposite to open class, to which new addition is not possible. To which new addition is not possible is called closed class. For example, we have pronoun, we have determinatives. Determinatives, you know, that is a new grammatical terminology, and determinative is composed upon preposition plus article. So preposition plus article, that is called determinatives. That is called determinatives. We have coordinators. We have subordinators. Coordinator, subordinator, both are conjunction. But in new grammatical terminology, they consider their own different separate parts of speech. So we are considering it coordinator and subordinator. And the next thing is interjection. So those are related to closed class. How we can say those are related to closed class? For example, we have three articles. One definite article, the, two indefinite article, a and n. We can't exceed their number and we can't decrease as well. For example, the case of personal pronoun. So personal pronoun are 7 in number. We can't decrease up to 6, we can't increase up to 9. So that is closed class. New addition is not possible to any one of them, but new addition is possible to the open class. This is the main difference. So words contain two classes. One is called open class, another is called closed class. In open class there will be no new addition is possible, and closed class new addition will not be possible. In open class, important and major class is class of verb. So I am going to explain what is verb. So what is verb? Verb is derived from Italian word verbum. That is derived from Italian word verbum, and verbum means a word. So verb is important word in a sentence. It is also called predicate. You know, sentence contain two parts. For example, he is playing cricket. We have a sentence. So his subject is playing cricket, that is predicate. Subject, predicate. So subject and predicate. Actually, predicate is called for the reason of verb, because verb is called predicator. Verb is called predicator. सेंटेंस में predicate part इसलिए कहते हैं कि actually verb को predicator कहा जाता है, चूंकि यहाँ पे verb का इस्तेमाल हुआ है, लिहाजा इसको हम predicate कहेंगे. We will call it predicate. So that is subject and predicate. So how we will define verb? Verb will have three. The definition of verb we can explain in three ways. Number one, verb will be in predicate part. So first of all, the location of verb in a sentence. Verb is located in predicate part. So verb will be there in predicate part. Number two, it will be the part of predicate. Number two, verb will contain inflections. If there is inflection in a sentence, for example, ing inflection is here, so verb will contain inflection. And third thing is, verb will show some action, process and event. Verb will show some action. For example, playing is an action. Experiment, I am conducting an experiment. So conducting is a process, it will show process. Event, there occurred a road accident. So occurred, that is what? That is verb. So occurred tells us about event. Basically, these are three ways how to define a verb. Verb is the part of predicate. Verb will have inflection. Verb will show some action, process and event. So that is verb. Verb contains two kinds. Basically, verb contains two groups. One is called regular verb. Another is called irregular verb. What is regular verb? Which can be changed, the verb which can be changed into past and past participle, second and third form, with the regular pattern of D and AD. With the regular pattern of D and AD is called regular verb. And irregular verb is that kind of verb which can't be changed by the regular pattern of D and AD. That we will call irregular verb. That we will call irregular verb. So, regular verb and irregular verb. One thing be in mind, within a regular verb, there is important role of vowel. If there is a silent E with the word, for example, we have a word love. Here is E, silent E, we call it silent E. If there is silent E at the end of a word, we will use D. So, loved. We will use D, loved. If there is Y. Again, number one. If there is Y before a vowel, if there is Y before a vowel, for example, enjoy, Y before a vowel, we will use ed, enjoyed, plus ed, enjoyed, vowel before Y. If we have consonant before Y, I will be changed into IE. For example, cry will be changed into cried. Will be changed into cried. If we have a vowel, single vowel, before any consonant, if we have a single vowel before any consonant, when we are going to change into past and past participle, the consonant will be double. For example, plan. So plus planned, double ed. So if there is vowel before a consonant, the last word will be double and there will be addition of ed. Addition of ed. So this is something important about regular verb. And be in mind one thing important, that regular verb are those which are of Anglo-Saxon. The old name of English is Anglo-Saxon. Anglo-Saxon. So regular verb are those verbs which are from Anglo-Saxon language, and irregular are those which are etymologic. When we are checking etymology, they are not originally of English, or we can say not originally of Anglo-Saxon. Because in 1066, 1066, there occurred a battle which is called the Battle of Hastings between King John of Normandy and King Alfred the Great, in which King Alfred the Great, he was called Anglo-Saxon king, he was defeated and England was captured by French people. King John was from Normandy. So English was abolished. French was the language of instruction. French became an official language. French became the language of the court. So English became recessive. That was totally abolished. Up to 1340, when Geoffrey Chaucer came on the screen. So Geoffrey Chaucer started to recollect English word. So mostly English word, Anglo-Saxon word were misplaced, and some words he found, and which verbs are called regular verb, and the rest was taken from French language, from other languages, from Spanish language as well. So all those verbs which are not the actual words of Anglo-Saxon, they are called irregular, and they will not be changed into past and past participle with the regular pattern of D and ed. So this is something about verb. The second part of verb, that is auxiliary verb, which I have already discussed in the previous lecture. Primary auxiliary, then modal auxiliary, and relationship of primary auxiliaries with the verb. So I have already discussed. So here in this lecture, verb has been completed, and now I will go ahead towards some other lecture. Thank you very much.